Stop right there. Don't move. Don't scroll. My beloved child, listen with me, because you are about to hear something heaven has been trying to deliver to you for hours. Archangel Michael says, there are only 3 minutes left. Your daughter's angel is crying out. Her heart is under emotional pressure she cannot put into words. Heaven is giving you one final chance to understand what she cannot say. My beloved child, this is not fear. This is a rescue. This is protection. This is your daughter's angel begging you to stay right here, because the message unfolding now is the only thing standing between her and the emotional storm she has been hiding. Don't look away. Don't swipe. Don't doubt this moment. Archangel Michael whispers, if they skip this, the message will not reach the one who needs it. Stay with me. You are about to understand the truth heaven tried to send you again and again. But you always scrolled past it. Tonight, heaven said, no more. Listen closely. Your daughter's angel has been restless for hours, not because of danger, but because she is carrying something heavy inside her heart that she has not shared with anyone. Not with her friends. Not with her partner. Not even with you. Heaven reveals. She has been pretending to be strong for too long. She hides her overwhelm behind a calm voice. She hides her fears behind a small smile. She hides her loneliness behind her silence. My beloved child, don't scroll. Her angel says. She is tired of being the strong one. She wants someone to notice. She wants someone to ask. She wants someone to understand her without her begging for help. And whether you realize it or not, you are the person heaven has chosen to understand her. Stay with me. The message becomes stronger right here. The angelic revealing, what heaven shows you. Archangel Michael stands beside your daughter every night. He watches her mind race. He watches her hold back tears so no one sees. He watches her bury her emotions so she doesn't disappoint anyone. Heaven whispers. Your daughter is not breaking, she is bending under pressure she doesn't want you to worry about. But today, tonight, this very moment, her angel could not stay silent anymore. That is why you were pulled here. That is why you couldn't scroll away. That is why your spirit felt the urgency. Don't move now. This next part is the heart of the message. What your daughter needs but can't say. Heaven reveals that your daughter needs 3 things. 1. Reassurance. She needs to feel safe admitting she is tired. 2. Presence. She needs to know you are emotionally available. 3. Softness. She needs support without judgment, without pressure, without comparison. Archangel Michael says, your voice is the medicine her heart needs. Your presence is the anchor she is searching for. Your love is the calm she cannot create alone. Don't scroll. Stay with me. The message is not finished. The final minute, what heaven asks you to do. Your daughter's angel is not crying because of tragedy, but because she finally wants someone to see her. Not her mistakes. Not her stress. not her silence, but her heart. Heaven says, talk to her gently. Ask her softly. Listen without correcting. Stand with her emotionally, not above her. Because when you do, the heaviness she's been carrying alone finally breaks. My beloved child, Heaven entrusted you with this message. Not her friends. Not her partner. Not anyone else. You. Because your love reaches places no one else can reach. Before you go, don't miss this last step. Heaven says, if they watched this till the end, they are ready to help their daughter heal. So right now, like this message to activate the blessing Heaven prepared for your family. Subscribe so, Part 2, the angelic healing moment reaches you before midnight. Share with 10 loved ones. Heaven multiplies healing through those who share. Comment, she is protected. I am ready. Heaven reads these words as a declaration of readiness. Archangel Michael leaves you with one final whisper. Your daughter's heart is safe, because you stayed. My beloved child, don't move. Don't scroll. Stay right here with me, because the message that begins now is the part your daughter's angel has been trying to give you for months. Archangel Michael stands beside you as you listen. His voice is firm. His presence is protective. And he says, the heart of your daughter is opening right now. If you leave this message halfway, she will close it again. So stay close. Stay calm. And listen carefully. The silence that speaks louder than words. Your daughter has been quiet lately. Not because she's distant. Not because she's angry. Not because she's ungrateful. But because she is overwhelmed in a way she doesn't know how to explain. Heaven reveals. She carries emotions she does not want to burden you with. She thinks you've already carried so much. She thinks you've already suffered enough. She thinks you've already fought too many battles. So she swallows her feelings. She hides her tears. She pretends to be okay. But deep inside, she is waiting for one person. You. To notice without her asking. Don't scroll. Stay right here. This is where her angel is speaking the loudest. Archangel Michael reveals what you never saw. Michael says, your daughter's heart is sensitive, but she learned to act strong. She is hurting, but she learned to smile through pain. She is scared, but she learned to hide fear inside silence. And Heaven has watched her try to carry this alone. But tonight, Heaven refused to let her drown inside quiet suffering. That's why you were brought here. That's why your spirit felt the pull to stop. That's why this moment was chosen. Because her angel said, she needs emotional safety, not advice. She needs presence, not pressure. She needs understanding, not questions. Stay with me. The message becomes softer, deeper, and more healing from here. When you speak, she feels safe. Your voice. Your tone. Your calmness. They reach your daughter in ways no one else can. Heaven says, You are the only person she trusts with her most fragile emotions. But she is waiting for an opening. A moment where she feels you are ready to listen. When you speak gently, she breathes deeper. When you listen without judgment, she opens up. When you show softness, she allows her heart to be seen. And Archangel Michael says, her healing begins through your tenderness. Don't scroll now. This is the part that completes the message. The real reason her angel is crying out. Your daughter is not failing. She is not collapsing. She is not losing her way. She is simply carrying too much alone. Heaven is not warning you out of fear, but out of love. Michael reveals, your daughter will overcome every emotional storm when she feels supported, not judged. And you are the anchor that stops her from drifting. Your presence is the medicine she has been quietly praying for. Your understanding is the light she has been waiting for. Your love is the shield heaven uses to protect her. Stay with me. One final part remains. The message you must give her tonight. Heaven says, tell her one thing that she has not heard in a long time. I am here for you, and I'm not going anywhere. These words will open her heart. These words will calm her fears. These words will remind her she's not alone. My beloved child, this was not fear. This was divine timing. You were meant to hear this today. In this exact moment. Because your daughter needed emotional rescue. Not from danger, but from loneliness. And you were chosen to deliver it. Before this message ends, listen carefully. Heaven says, those who stayed till the final line have unlocked healing for their home. So now, do 3 things. Like this message, it signals heaven that you received the guidance. Subscribe, because Part 3, the angelic restoration of your daughter's heart, will be sent to you next. Comment, my daughter is protected and she will heal. Archangel Michael finishes with one final whisper. You did not come here by accident. This message was heaven's way of holding your daughter through you. My beloved child, stay right here. Don't scroll. Don't move. Listen with me, because this is the moment Archangel Michael says her healing begins. Heaven is fully awake around your daughter right now. The angels are standing closer than they ever have. And the message they are delivering through you is the message that will shift her entire emotional world. So breathe slowly, and stay with me. The angels are rebuilding what her pain broke. Your daughter has been carrying a weight that her spirit was never meant to carry alone. Her angel reveals. She breaks down in silence, because she doesn't want the world to see her fragile. She has learned to be strong even when it hurts. She has learned to pretend even when she's trembling inside. She has learned to smile even while her heart is shattering. But here is the truth heaven finally wants to repair. Her strength was never meant to replace support. Her silence was never meant to replace connection. Her independence was never meant to replace love. Don't scroll. Stay here. This is where Archangel Michael begins the restoration. the wound she hid from everyone. Heaven says, your daughter carries a wound she did not create, a wound given to her by disappointment. Someone she trusted failed her. Someone she depended on let her fall. Someone she believed would stay walked away too soon. And because of that, she built emotional walls so high that even she can't climb out of them. But Michael says, this is the moment her walls begin to soften. Because someone finally sees her. You. And when a mother's soul understands her child, healing begins instantly. Stay with me. Her restoration continues. The angel says she is exhausted of being strong. Archangel Michael speaks. She is tired, not of life, but of pretending to be unbreakable. Tired of hiding tears. Tired of fixing everything alone. Tired of being the one who always holds others together while falling apart herself. And heaven has sent this message today because she cannot keep holding everything inside any longer. This is the moment where heaven steps in. This is the moment where the emotional cycle ends. This is the moment where she begins to release what she has buried. Don't scroll. Stay here. You are about to hear the part her angel has waited months to tell you. Her angel says, your presence can heal her. Your daughter doesn't want perfection. She doesn't want answers. She doesn't want lectures. She wants presence. She wants softness. She wants to feel like she is safe to be human. Michael says, when you speak calmly, she feels held. When you listen patiently, she feels understood. When you stay close, she feels protected. Your presence is the medicine. Your voice is the anchor. Your love is the restoration. And right now, heaven is asking you to step into that role. Stay with me. The most important part begins now. The angels are removing the burden from her heart. Michael says, tell her she doesn't need to be the strong one all the time. Because she has believed for so long that she must never show weakness. She has believed that vulnerability makes her a burden. She has believed that emotions make her a problem. But heaven declares, she is not a burden. She is not a problem. She is a blessing carrying too much weight alone. And tonight, the angels begin lifting that weight. You being here. You listening. You staying till the end. Is the sign heaven needed to begin the restoration process. Before you scroll, listen. Michael says those who stayed till the very last word have activated emotional healing over their home. So now do 3 things. Like the message, it signals heaven that you received the guidance for your daughter. Subscribe, because part 4, the angelic shield over your daughter's next 7 days, will be sent to you next. Comment, my daughter's heart will heal and she will rise. And the final whisper from Archangel Michael. You were chosen to hear this. Your daughter's healing begins through your love. My beloved child, don't scroll. Stay right here with me. This is the part Archangel Michael said you must not miss. Because right now, heaven is forming a shield around your daughter. A shield she doesn't even know she desperately needed. Stay. Listen with me. Feel this moment. Because what you're hearing now will protect her for the days to come. The angels say, her heart is entering a critical week. Archangel Michael reveals. The next 7 days are not ordinary. They are emotionally sensitive days. Days where old wounds rise to the surface. Your daughter might feel a sudden wave of sadness, a heaviness in her chest, an urge to distance herself, a fear of losing something, a confusion she cannot explain. These are not signs of collapse. These are signs of release. Heaven says, this is her heart healing, not breaking. Don't move. Don't scroll. Stay right here. Because your guidance will decide how she moves through these 7 days. What she won't tell you, but her angel just revealed. Your daughter has been carrying guilt for something she emotionally blames herself for. Something she thinks she failed at. Something she believes she should have handled differently. And Michael says, her heart punishes itself for things she should have forgiven long ago. She wears strength like armor. But the wounds beneath it are still fresh. She needs reassurance. Not reminders. She needs comfort. Not correction. She needs understanding. Not urgency. Heaven says her healing will accelerate when you speak gently. Your calm will become her safe place. Michael whispers. When your tone is calm, her spirit unknots itself. When you speak slowly, her heart steadies itself. When you stay soft, her emotions soften with you. You are not just a parent to her. You are an emotional anchor. And right now, she is drifting between past pain and future fear. But your presence brings her back. Don't scroll. The shield is forming as you listen. The angelic instructions for the next week. Michael gives 3 direct spiritual instructions. Not predictions, but emotional guidance. 1. Speak slower than usual. Your slower voice stabilizes her nervous system. 2. Listen without interrupting. It helps her release what she buried. 3. Remind her of one thing each day. You are loved, and you matter. These 3 actions activate heaven's shield. Michael says, love creates the strongest protection, stronger than fear, stronger than anxiety. Stay with me. The final part of this message is coming. The angel says her heart is opening because you didn't give up. She has always felt like she had to earn love. But God is rewriting that belief right now. Because you stayed. You listened. You didn't scroll. Michael says, your consistency is healing the inconsistency she survived. She doesn't need the world to understand her. She needs you. Tonight, heaven begins mending the break in her spirit. Tonight, her angel stands closer. Tonight, the shield forms fully. Don't move, beloved child. Your final blessing for this part is coming. Listen. Before this part ends, Michael gives this instruction. Mark this moment with faith, not fear. To seal the protection over her next 7 days. Like this message, it signals heaven that you have received the guidance. Subscribe, so YouTube delivers Part 5, the restoration of her soul, to you automatically. Comment, my daughter is protected in God's light. Share with 10 people, because the more love you spread, the more heaven strengthens your home. And the final whisper from Archangel Michael. You are not alone. She is not alone. Heaven is standing guard over your family tonight. My beloved child. Stay right here with me. Don't scroll, don't move, your presence is needed. Archangel Michael has stepped forward again. And the message he carries for your daughter's soul is too important to rush. Listen with me slowly. Because this is the moment heaven begins repairing the part of her she never speaks about. The angels reveal, her soul has been tired for years. Your daughter's smile hides exhaustion. Her laughter hides an ache she confesses to no one. Her strength hides a lifetime of holding herself together. Even when every part of her wanted to collapse. Michael says, she has survived more storms than anyone knows. There were nights she didn't tell you about. There were tears she never showed. There were moments she nearly lost herself. But kept going because she felt responsible for everyone around her. Don't scroll, her angel is speaking. The burden she never shared. Michael reveals something heaven has witnessed for a long time. She carries emotional responsibilities that were never hers. Whenever someone needed help, she came running. Whenever someone cried, she became the healer. Whenever someone broke, she became the glue. Whenever someone yelled, she became the silence. Whenever someone needed strength, she sacrificed her own. And over time, she forgot what it feels like to rest in someone else's love. She became the warrior. When she needed to be the daughter. Stay. Don't scroll, this is the heart of the message. Heaven declares, this is her season of release. Michael says, her soul is not breaking, her soul is loosening what was never meant to stay. That heaviness she has felt recently, it isn't danger. It isn't failure. It's the emotional shedding of years of pressure. You will notice her falling quieter than usual, sitting alone more often, feeling confused emotionally, wanting space yet wanting closeness, acting strong but softening unexpectedly. These aren't signs of collapse. They are signs of healing. Don't move, heaven is rebuilding her from the inside. The angel says, her soul needs gentle hands. Your daughter doesn't need loud guidance or forceful advice right now. She needs a soft voice. A patient listener. A calm presence. Michael whispers. Speak to her as if you are speaking to a child who is learning to walk again. Because emotionally, she is learning to walk again. She has spent too long surviving instead of living. Too long pushing herself instead of nurturing herself. Too long pretending instead of expressing. Heaven says your presence is the medicine. How you hold her will decide how she heals. Not by pressure. Not by questions. Not by fear. But by this. I am here. I love you. You don't have to do life alone. These 3 sentences carry more healing power than any solution you could ever give. Michael says, when a mother recognizes her daughter's silent pain, the soul begins repairing what the world damaged. You being here, listening, staying till this moment, is the sign heaven needed to activate the restoration. Don't scroll, the final seal of this part is here. Before you leave this message, heaven asks for one final step of faith. Michael commands, mark this moment with love, not fear. To fully activate emotional restoration over your daughter. Like this message, it sends a spiritual signal that you received the guidance. Subscribe, so Part 6, the angel standing beside her next decision reaches you without delay. Comment. My daughter's soul is healing in God's light. Share with 10 people, because every soul you touch expands heaven's protection over your home. And the last whisper from Archangel Michael. Her healing begins through your love. And tonight, heaven has begun the repair. My beloved child. Don't scroll, stay right here with me. Archangel Michael is moving again, and this time, he stands beside your daughter's next big decision, the one she hasn't told anyone about. Listen slowly. Listen carefully. Because heaven said you needed to hear this before she takes her next emotional step. The angels say, her heart is at a crossroad. Your daughter is entering a moment where her emotions will ask her to choose. Choose what to let go. Choose what to protect. Choose what to confront. Choose what to walk away from. Choose what to finally heal. Michael reveals. She is not confused, she is overwhelmed. Because for the first time, she isn't choosing for the world. She is choosing for herself. Don't move. Don't scroll. This is the core of her angel's message. The weight of her next choice. Heaven shows that your daughter feels pressure from others' expectations, fear of disappointing someone, guilt for wanting her own peace, worry that she might make the wrong choice, uncertainty about who is truly supporting her. Michael says, she is tired of choosing peace for others and pain for herself. This moment in her life is not an ending. It is a correction. A redirection. A turning of her soul back toward the light. Stay here. Her angel is still speaking. Archangel Michael is already by her side. Michael whispers. Her next decision will not be made alone. His wings are covering her tonight. His presence is guiding her steps. His light is showing her the path her emotions cannot see yet. Your daughter may feel a sudden calm, a surprising clarity, a release of fear, a feeling of being protected. A gentle push toward what is right for her. That is not coincidence. That is divine intervention. Don't scroll. The most important part is coming. How you can help her right now. Michael gives you a sacred instruction. Do not tell her what to choose. Tell her she is strong enough to choose. Because she doesn't need direction. She needs confidence. Heaven says, a woman's heart becomes powerful when someone believes in her. So when she hesitates, remind her gently, I trust you. You will make the right choice. Your heart knows the way. You're not alone. God is guiding you. These words will strengthen her spirit, more than advice ever could. Her angel says, her peace will return soon. Your daughter has had many days where her mind and heart felt like storms. But the storm is not here to destroy. It is here to clear the air. Michael declares, this is the week where her soul rebalance begins. She will feel more grounded, more sure, more protected, more steady, more connected to you, more aware of who truly loves her. Because heaven is aligning her emotions. Step by step. Stay with me for the final blessing. Before this part ends, Michael commands, seal this moment with faith. To activate the shield over her upcoming decisions. Like this message, it signals heaven that you're receiving the guidance. Subscribe, so Part 7, the angel of clarity who reveals her hidden peace reaches you automatically. Comment. My daughter will choose with God's light. Share with 10 people, because every act of love expands the angelic covering over your home. And hear this final whisper from Archangel Michael. Her next choice will lead her toward healing, not harm. My beloved child. Don't scroll. Don't even blink. Because what Archangel Michael is about to reveal is the very thing your daughter's heart has been silently praying for. Stay here with me. Listen with me. Let the calm settle in your chest. Because clarity is descending from heaven right now. The angels say, her peace is not lost, it is hiding. Your daughter has seemed distant, quiet, unreachable at times. But heaven shows something beautiful. Her peace didn't disappear. It went into hiding until it felt safe again. Michael says, she protected her heart the only way she knew how, by hiding the softest parts of herself. Not because she wanted to be cold. Not because she wanted to push anyone away. But because she was tired of being hurt by people who misunderstood her tenderness. Don't move. This is the part she needs you to hear. Her angel has been gathering the broken pieces. Archangel Michael reveals. Every time she cried quietly. Every time she forced herself to be strong. Every time she swallowed her truth. A small piece of her peace broke off like glass. And heaven, in its mercy, has been gathering those pieces. Not to judge her. Not to expose her. But to return them. This chapter of her life is not about punishment. It is about return. The return of her softness. The return of her calm. The return of her sense of being protected. Don't scroll. Her restoration is happening as you listen. The angel of clarity is removing her confusion. Your daughter has been living inside a fog. A fog of old fears, old memories, old disappointments. Michael says, this fog is lifting. And when it lifts, she will feel clarity in her decisions, calm in her emotions, confidence in her next steps, certainty about who she can trust, peace about her future, relief she hasn't felt in years. This is the moment heaven has been preparing for her. A moment where everything finally begins to make sense. Stay. Don't scroll. The next lines are the purest part of her blessing. Heaven says, your love is her lighthouse. There is something you don't realize. Your presence. Your softness. Your patience. Your quiet strength is what pulls her out of darkness. Michael whispers. When she feels lost, she returns to the one soul that never gave up on her. That soul is you. Your love is the lighthouse that calls her back when the world confuses her. Your voice is the anchor that steadies her heart. Your prayers are the shield that keeps her safe. Your guidance is the bridge that leads her back to peace. Don't scroll, the final blessing is moments away. The angelic promise over her next chapter. Michael declares, peace will visit her again. Not in pieces, but in fullness. Her heart will feel lighter. Her mind will feel clearer. Her emotions will feel softer. Her days will feel calmer. Because heaven is not waiting for her to fix herself. Heaven is fixing what life broke. And tonight, that restoration grows stronger. Stay right here, we are sealing her peace now. Before this message ends, Archangel Michael asks you to seal this blessing with faith. To activate clarity and peace over your daughter. Like this message, it sends a signal that you received heaven's guidance. Subscribe, so Part 8, the healing of her inner child, is delivered instantly. Comment. My daughter's peace is returning in God's light. Share with 10 people, because every soul touched expands the protection covering your home. And finally, Michael whispers. Her clarity begins tonight. Because you listened with love. My beloved child. Don't scroll. Don't move. Stay right here with me, because this is one of the most important messages heaven will ever deliver for your daughter. Archangel Michael has stepped closer. So close you may feel a soft warmth in your heart right now. This is the moment where heaven touches the part of her she has never spoken about. Her inner child. Listen carefully. And let every word settle gently inside you. The angels say, she is still carrying the childhood wound. Your daughter grew up stronger than she should have. She had to understand things too early. She had to endure things quietly. She had to hide her fear behind a brave face. Michael reveals. Her adulthood struggles come from the childhood places she was never allowed to rest. She learned to smile even when she wanted to cry. To be responsible even when she was overwhelmed. To be brave even when she was trembling. To protect others even when she needed protection. To forgive too fast so she wouldn't lose love. Don't scroll. This is the exact spot heaven is healing. Her inner child still feels abandoned at times. Not because someone abandoned her intentionally, but because life demanded too much from her too soon. Michael whispers. She felt unheard. She felt unnoticed. She felt unprotected. And over time, those childhood emotions grew into adult fears. Fear of being misunderstood. Fear of being judged. Fear of being left. Fear of disappointing someone. Fear of being emotionally alone. But now, heaven steps in. Don't move, this part is sacred. The angel is gently returning her lost innocence. Michael stands beside her inner child and says, "You are safe now. You are seen now. You are loved now." These are words she never heard enough. And heaven wants you to know. Your love is the home her inner child never had. When you speak softly to her, the child inside her feels safe. When you reassure her, the child inside her feels held. When you stay patient, the child inside her feels protected. This is why your presence heals her more than anything else on this earth. Don't scroll. Her deepest healing is happening now. The angels want you to do this one thing. Michael gives one simple instruction. Love her the way she needed to be loved as a child. Not with pressure. Not with demands. Not with expectations. But with gentleness, patience, comfort, steady reassurance, unconditional presence. Your daughter doesn't need perfection from you. She needs warmth. She needs softness. She needs to feel like she doesn't have to pretend around you. Michael says, you are the only person she trusts enough to fall apart in front of. And that is the greatest honor heaven can give a parent. Her inner child will begin to heal because you are listening. The fact that you stayed till this part, that you listened with your heart, that you didn't scroll, is the sign her healing process has already begun. Michael says, when a mother accepts her child's pain, heaven begins to erase it. And today, your understanding becomes her medicine. Tonight, her soul will sleep softer. This week, her emotions will feel lighter. This month, a part of her that has been hurting for years will finally find rest. Stay. We are about to seal this blessing. Before this part ends, Archangel Michael gives one final message. Honor the softness inside her, it is the purest part of her spirit. To fully activate this healing over her heart. Like this message, it sends a light signal to heaven. Subscribe, so Part 9, the angel who walks through her fears, reaches you instantly. Comment. My daughter's inner child is healing in God's light. Share with 10 people, because when you spread love, heaven multiplies protection. And Michael's final whisper. Her healing will not be delayed. Your love has opened the way. My beloved child. Don't scroll. Don't move. Stay with me just a little longer. This is the moment Archangel Michael said must be heard till the very end. Because right now, heaven is stepping into the space of your daughter's deepest fears. The fears she hides even from herself. Listen closely. The angels are gentle, but their presence is powerful. The angels say, her fears are not weakness, they are old shadows. Your daughter's fears didn't appear overnight. They have followed her from moments she felt rejected, moments she felt unheard, moments she felt unsafe, moments she felt alone, moments she felt she had no voice. Michael reveals. These fears do not belong to her future, only to her past. And tonight, heaven begins separating the two. Don't scroll. This is where her freedom starts. The fear of failure, heaven is removing it. Your daughter fears failing the people she loves. She feels pressure to always be right. Always be strong. Always be dependable. Michael says. She carries the fear of disappointing others even when she has done nothing wrong. But heaven is whispering. You are not defined by what you couldn't do. You are defined by the love you carry. Tonight, that fear begins to dissolve. The fear of losing love, heaven is reassuring her. Somewhere deep inside her is a fear that love can disappear unexpectedly. This came from old emotional experiences. Moments where she felt ignored or unprotected. Michael says. She will no longer fear losing love when she finally realizes she is worthy of it. Your reassurance is the medicine. Your presence is the anchor. Your love is the guarantee. Don't scroll, her angel is still speaking. The fear of making the wrong choice, heaven is guiding her steps. Your daughter has been overthinking. Questioning herself. Doubting her decisions. Michael reveals. She does not lack wisdom, she lacks faith in her own wisdom. But tonight, the angels are stepping beside her path. You will notice her. Making clearer decisions. Trusting herself more. Moving with more confidence. Feeling spiritually guided. Releasing unnecessary fear. This is the clarity Michael has been preparing for her. The fear of being alone, heaven is breaking it tonight. Michael whispers. She is not alone. She has never been alone. And she will never walk alone again. Every fear she faced silently. Heaven witnessed. Every tear she held back. Heaven counted. Every moment she felt abandoned. Heaven stood near. And now, heaven sends her the message she needs most. You are protected. You are guided. You are held. Stay. The final seal is coming. The angel who walks through her fears. Archangel Michael steps forward and declares. I will walk through every fear she has. She will not face them alone. Where she trembles, I will stand. Where she doubts, I will guide. Where she cries, I will comfort. Her fears do not end her story. They teach her who stands beside her. Tonight, a divine companionship strengthens over her life. Don't move. This is the final blessing of this entire series. Before you leave this message, Michael asks you to seal this healing with faith, to activate divine protection over your daughter's fears. Like this message, it tells heaven you received the guidance. Subscribe, so the next series from heaven reaches you instantly. Comment: My daughter will rise above every fear. Share with 10 people, because sharing the light expands the protection over your home. And hear Michael's final whisper. Her fears are fading. Her spirit is rising. And tonight, heaven has claimed her peace. My beloved child, don't scroll, stay with me. You have reached the part Archangel Michael said only the chosen listener would hear. And because you stayed, because your heart remained open, heaven is now stepping into your daughter's tomorrow. Listen carefully. Feel these words. Let them enter your spirit slowly. The angels say, her tomorrow will not look like her yesterday. Your daughter has carried battles from the past for too long. She carried yesterday's wounds, yesterday's fear, yesterday's disappointments, yesterday's pressure, all the way into today. But Michael reveals, heaven is not allowing her to carry those wounds into tomorrow. Her timeline is shifting. Her emotional climate is changing. Her burdens are loosening. This next chapter is not a continuation of pain. It is a transition into peace. Stay with me. This part is sacred. Heaven is rewriting her future quietly, gently, silently. Your daughter won't even realize how quickly things begin to shift. She may wake up with a softer heart, a calmer breath, a lighter chest, a peaceful mind, a sense of clarity she hasn't felt in years. Michael whispers, her soul is entering a season where peace comes without explanation. Not forced peace. Not temporary peace. Not earned peace. But gifted peace. Don't move. Her blessings unfold as you listen. The angel says, her tomorrow is being cleaned of old fears. Heaven is washing away the fear of not being enough, the fear of losing love, the fear of repeating old mistakes, the fear of disappointing others, the fear of walking alone. Michael declares, what once terrified her will no longer have power over her. This is the cleansing of her tomorrow. And it begins tonight. Don't scroll, the transformation is happening now. Her soul is entering a new season of ease. For years, she has lived in survival mode, emotional tightness, self-doubt, overthinking, internal pressure. But heaven says, ease is replacing struggle. Not because life is suddenly perfect, but because her inner strength is awakening. Michael says, she will rise calmly, not quickly. Her healing will be gentle. Her breakthroughs will be natural. Her strength will be steady. Her joy will be authentic. Her peace will be permanent. Stay right here. The final message is coming. The angel of peace steps into her path. Michael reveals. Where she walks, peace will walk with her. Where she stands, light will surround her. Where she sleeps, comfort will rest upon her. Where she loves, heaven will protect. Your daughter is stepping into a chapter where angels walk ahead of her, clearing emotional obstacles before she even sees them. This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is protection. Don't scroll, this is the closing blessing. Before this message ends, Archangel Michael asks you to seal your daughter's tomorrow with divine peace. To activate this blessing, like this message, it signals heaven that you received the guidance. Subscribe, so you receive the next divine message without delay. Comment. My daughter's tomorrow is blessed in God's light. Share with 10 people, so heaven expands protection around your home. And hear Michael's final whisper. Her tomorrow will shine differently. Because you listened today.